Well, good morning, and I'm saying good morning from down in Herefordshire, where we're at the Camp Creator 2021. This has been put together by Steve Radford, a friend of mine, and well, we've got the invite down here to meet other YouTubers. So I guess this is a little bit of an update, and also a little bit to what's new. Especially, we've come back from Scotland, so we've given the vehicle and our kit a good run through, and just basically an update of what we've been doing since then. You know, there's been one or two slight modifications on the camper. Before we went up Scotland, we treated ourselves to a new router. Now this is a 5G router from Huawei, and before we went up Scotland I saw a lot of tech guys, we'll call them, talking about mobile networking and mobile internet signals and that. And quite a few of them seem to talk about the external antennas and things like that. Now, what works for us and what has been working for us while we've been travelling over the last several years is just the home router. So this isn't one of these MiFi dongles or anything like that where you've got to boost the signal. There's no boosters involved with anything like this. So this is straight out of the box. A 4G router. Now these are designed for being in a house in remote areas, so these work really well. Now one thing I always check for is these are normally powered by 240, but when you actually look at the input volume of them, the input voltage of them, sorry, it's normally 12 volt. So what we tend to do is just cut the plug directly off and hardwire it straight into our battery system as 12 volt battery system. And here presto, stick it on a shelf and you've got 4G, 5G. It does actually, this thing actually does actually come with an external or a booster aerial, but through testing it I don't think it really makes any difference. And we've been all the way around Scotland and North Yorkshire with this, and part of the Pennines, and we've never had a problem with it. So we always tend to have signal. So yeah, the model number is H112-372 if you want to know, but this is on EE. We've tried other networks, and to be quite honest with you, EE has worked out the best. I sort of like fell out with EE at one bit, and then we went to 3, that were absolutely rubbish, and then we went over to Vodafone, and again that was just rubbish again. So we're now back on EE, and it works best for us. So while we're up in Scotland, we had a problem with the indicators, which we got sorted. When we actually got back, I changed the light fittings over away from LED back to the standard light bulb. And the reason for this, when doing a little bit of research, obviously if you get a problem with the LED lights, they tend to fail. Where a light bulb, if a light bulb goes, you can easily change it. So it's the light bulb indicators and clusters are a lot more easy to fix when you're on the road and so on. So yeah, so no indicators. We've got a new back box on the exhaust system, and we fixed the bracket as well. So that were done not at the exhaust place, but back at the fabricators. Graham, the fabricator, he said, like, well, you know, we worked together and we got the back box all connected up and everything, and slightly had a different bracket on the exhaust system as well, so that's working well at the moment. We've changed the heating system as well from a Hereford hydronic system to a Japanese diesel heater. So it's just a blown air heater, and well, that seems to be working well. I know we're in the middle of summer, I haven't really put it through the test yet, but I've had to run I had to split the heating pipe. One pipe goes into the living room area / bedroom area, and then the other pipe goes underneath the floor into the bathroom. So I've split it, and I've just split it 50-50 at the minute, so come winter time we'll be able to like experiment with that and maybe change the percentages so it's less in the bathroom, more in the living room area. So I'm hoping, you know, it'd be nice to get out there and test that in the winter, I guess. So thanks for joining me again this weekend. I'm down here in Hereford. We're down here at Camp Creator, and I'm here with Steve, the founder of, well, this fantastic show. Or, I mean, are we calling it a show? Is it?
I guess it is a show. I mean,
it's an event, surely.
It's been a secret event to try
Yes.
and bring kind of 50 or 60 like-minded creators into a field just to chat YouTube and, you know, and get to know each other. And it's been a great weekend.
And there's so many big names here as well. Yeah. I mean, I'm just like the little guy mixing with the big guys, but yeah, this is fantastic, and the weather's been absolutely awesome. The barbecue's lit now, and yeah, the beer and wine's gonna flow a little bit later, I guess. So, is this just a one-off event, or
I hope
not?
not. It's the first one, Dave, as I'm sure you're aware, and it's been an astounding success.
Yeah,
you know?
definitely.
And one particular thing I didn't want this weekend, I didn't want it to be, well, you need to have so many subscribers to come. Mm-hmm. So we've got people here with 100 subscribers, we've got people here with 100,000 subscribers. And it's been great to talk shop, to talk about YouTube, you know, to learn from the ones that have, you know, been more successful than others. Right. You know, the new ones are up and coming at the minute. You know,
and the plans, are you think about doing any other shows then? Or?
Well, I'll give you an exclusive. Hopefully, we're going to be at the International Campervan. In fact, what is it? The Adventure Overland and International Campervan show at Stratford in September. We're hoping to take Camp Creator there and hopefully have 50 creators on show, so people can come round, chat, and get to know us. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it has been an absolute fantastic event, and like I say, I've known Steve for what, 3 or 4 months maybe.
Yeah, absolutely.
3 or 4 months, and he's a great guy. He also has a YouTube channel. I'll put that down below in the description. Yes. What's the YouTube channel?
Roaming Radfords, guys. So
Roaming Radfords. There you are. So listen. Thanks for sticking around. Put some comments down below if you like to make a comment, and if not, we'll see you again back at the Overland Adventure Show in September.
Fantastic.
Another job what we did when we got back as well. We noticed over the past probably 12 months, the truck cab has been getting slightly lighter and lighter in colour, and when you touch the truck cab, a little bit of powder coming off it, so the paint was breaking down. Now we did. Myself and Helen did the spray job on the cab, and we sprayed it with cellulose paint. Now I didn't know till literally just till the Overland Show, when a guy came up talking, and we were talking about the paints and so on and the colour and everything, and he said that the cellulose paint today is not like the cellulose, you know, from years ago. I can remember my dad always spraying with cellulose paint, and it were good paint, but because they've taken all the chemicals out of it now, the paint isn't as good as what it used to be. So yeah, the colour of the cab were getting lighter and lighter, and I think the paint was just breaking down. So we gave the cab a good old wash down, just with soapy water, sponge. Get it 2 or 3 washes till we got it sort of like all very clean, and then we sprayed it with lacquer, just a clear lacquer, and that has done the trick really well. So the cab's been lacquered, and as you can see, it's got a much deeper colour and it does look a lot better. So what else have we been doing since we've come back from Scotland? We've also now got the secondary laptop, which I just tend to use for it's mainly just in the cab if you want to research anything in the cab, or if you want to have the GPS software running while we're travelling, or even Google Maps, should I say. So we've got the secondary laptop actually fixed in the cab now. And the reason for this secondary laptop is it's really inexpensive. So I mean, if it were stolen, or if we want to go down to the local internet cafe, we can take, you know, we can take this laptop with us, especially for when we're travelling mainly. You know, I mean, other than that, like most of you, we tend to use the iPhones. So as we just met Steve, like I said, he's a founder of Camp Creator, which is basically a group of us which are YouTubers, and we've all come together for a meet down in Herefordshire. And well, let's take a walk around and let's see what's around here then. We've even got the old libraries here. Nice and roomy. Yeah, definitely. It's very roomy, yeah. Small drive. Yeah. Yeah. Why not? Look at you, cracker. Hi. How's it going? Well, so this is your little hideout then.
Yeah. 80% there.
Like always, ours isn't quite there.
In 5 years' time, it will be 90% there.
We've also invested in a new camera. And the reason for this is, as we're wanting to progress the channel and the movie footage what we're doing, I was finding some of the things I was wanting to do, like the out of focus, the zooming in, I couldn't do with the GoPros. So we invested in a new camera. Helen likes doing the still photos as well, so it's going to benefit both of us. And of course, it would be nice to say, well, we bought a camera, but then we bought the tripod as well. We've bought a carrying bag for it and everything else, so it's worked out quite expensive. But I think to take the channel to the next level, we just really need to you know, invest in some slightly better equipment, shall I say. So I hope that, you know, I get things right, because it's a complicated camera, and you know, touch one button, catch one switch, and you know, it's out of focus or something or another. So you're just going to have to bear with us. Morning. Morning. So that's it, a quick walk around. There's some amazing vans here, motorhomes, and some things in between. What's coming up in the future then? As travel plans at the moment are a little bit restricted. As some of you guys will know, that we lost a dog just last week, and Days as well, she's getting old, you know, feeling her age. So we're struggling, you know, where we used to go for like, you know, 3 and 4 mile walks with the dogs, we can't now. So it's a little bit of a restriction, but we're still going to try to push on it and do some filming. We just got to alter the way that we do things. So I'm planning on a little bit of a new series, and what I'm intending to do is, well as having the new camera, so hopefully the photography, the filmmaking is a little bit better. I'm hoping to spend a little bit more time on filming. What I found out in Scotland, or what we found out in Scotland, were, because we were like boom, boom, boom in different places, you couldn't always pick the time, the weather or the wind situations for filming. So we had to film on while we were there, whether it was windy or whether it wasn't, you know. We just didn't have the choice. So what I'm going to try to do now is, moving forward, is just try to pick the days when we film. So it's going to be a lot neater. It's going to be a lot more crisp, the filming, hopefully. So that's what I'm trying to do. And we've got a few ideas of things what we can do. So you know, you're just going to have to bear with us on this one and see what comes around the next corner, I guess. So another fantastic show. Thanks to Steve Radford, he's put this on, and it has been a fantastic show. Met so many YouTubers this weekend, some new, some quite experienced. So it's been great to mix with these people and talk YouTube. Although it has been so warm, and yeah, I must admit I wilted very fast in the sunlight. But anyway, so I think what we're going to do is we're just having something to eat now, and then we're going to make his way over to sort of like a central area and probably have a few beers over there. So there's only one thing I've got to say, left to say, and that's see you next time.